Hi, welcome to the Story with Reddit channel. A new video will be released every day. Subscribe to the channel. Dentists of Reddit, what toothpaste do you actually recommend? My uncle's a dentist and he told me that 80% of the time, it's not really the toothpaste's fault. People just don't brush their teeth properly. 80%? More like 95%. Also, what is his opinion on electric toothbrushes? Do they make a difference if you know how to brush your teeth properly with circular motion and use Curaprox 5460 toothbrushes? Dentists definitely recommend electric toothbrushes. I was recommended one years ago when I had a case of acute gum infection and the hygienist I seen recently also asked if I use one. I'm prone to having problems with my gums because my teeth are tightly packed, meaning food gets stuck and it's incredibly hard for me to floss. It's cleaning between your teeth and under your gum line that so many people miss. I got a water flosser after I was diagnosed with periodontal disease. It works wonders. Apparently you aren't supposed to bleed every time you brush your teeth. Who knew? My best friend's dad is a dentist, and I actually asked him this question a few years ago. His answer: modern toothpastes are all held to such a high standard that you really can't go wrong. It's more important that you brush properly and floss regularly. I regularly floss once in a while. Does that count? No, you have to do it twice in a while. At least 4. Every checkup my dentist asks me when was the last time I flossed, totally forgetting he was there. Cheap toothpaste works just fine. The important part is that it contains fluoride. And you have to brush gently, not forcefully. No point making your gums bleed for a full 2-3 minutes. With a toothbrush that isn't frayed, so get a new one per month. Fluoride works, but it's not instantaneous, so in addition to mechanical cleaning, brushing, it just needs time. If you're a quick 15-second brusher, then no matter how good your toothpaste is, it just won't do much. It's just like a washing machine. Detergent obviously works, but the effect is not instantaneous either, hence it's not done in a minute. Till at 20,190,915 containing fluoride is important. Brush for a full 2-3 minutes. No point making your gums bleed. Thanks, Doc. When I go to the dentist, they always recommend S type of toothpaste, like cavity prevention or for sensitive teeth, instead of a brand. I got something similar when I had my eyes examined. The eye doctor wasn't actually allowed to recommend a specific store to buy glasses. I ended up pointing out I'd recently moved to a new country, had no idea what their stores that sold glasses were even called, and I was now asking her as a private person where she bought her glasses. Also, not a dentist, but I wouldn't recommend putting cavity prevention toothpaste in your eyes. I used to use Colgate and my teeth were super sensitive to cold drinks, food. Started using Sensodyne and no more pain when I eat cold stuff. Sensodyne is amazing. I have a tooth that I wore out close to the gum line from brushing too hard. Super temperature sensitive. My dental hygienist recommended Sensodyne during a cleaning. I haven't had an issue with sensitivity since I started using it. Yup. I brushed too hard as well. I buy Canadian Sensodyne with Novomin, a drug the US FDA doesn't allow, through Amazon. Shit is unbelievable. The FDA has nothing to do with it. It actually was sold over the counter in the US at one time. When GlaxoSmithKline bought the company that made it, they pulled it and only let it be sold through dentists' offices. I buy mine on Amazon from the UK. When you pronounce GlaxoSmithKline fast, it sounds like an alien language. As long as it's got fluoride and not charcoal, it's good. Spit, don't rinse. The whole point of using paste is cleaning, then leaving tooth protective stuff on your teeth. Rinsing washes it off. It's like putting your coat on to keep warm to go out to not get wet, then taking it off when you go outside. It's a habit hard to kick if you are used to it. It's the technique that makes a difference. Where the gum meets the tooth, front and back, twice a day for 2 minutes, and in between with interdental brushes/floss once a day. Electric brushes with pressure sensors and timers make brushing piss easy and can even be enjoyable. Change heads every 3 months like you should be doing with your brush anyway, and if it's wearing too quickly you need to be more gentle. Also, if you have to use mouthwash, preferably with fluoride in, use it 30 minutes after brushing or during the day. You don't want to wash off what you just spent 2 minutes putting on. Note: I'm dental nurse, not dentist, but give oral health advice most days. Isn't it disgusting to not rinse your mouth after brushing, especially if there's still bits of food stuck? How can I not rinse? That's gonna leave my mouth dry as hell when I go to sleep. Brush 30 minutes earlier, then have a rinse before bed. Here's a real answer. MRDH. There's a prescription fluoride toothpaste by 3M called ClinPro 5000, or alternatively Prevenant by Colgate, but I'm not a huge fan of it. That is super gentle and inoffensive in taste. It's almost kind of bland, and has hardly any grit to it, so it's very safe for enamel. It's 1% fluoride, and not only does it prevent cavities, but it will help to prevent recurrent decay around any existing restorations you have, and is great for sensitivity. The only con is you do have to buy it from your dental office. I mean, this is pretty overkill for anyone without high caries risk. Your standard 1000-ish ppm supermarket toothpaste is going to be fine for most people. It's more how you brush that determines if you are more likely to get decay or not. For most, the 5000 ppm toothpaste is just a waste of money. Most of the population is moderate or high risk. It's not overkill at all. People are just uninformed about what determines their risk for caries. Think about what percent of the population takes some sort of medication with xerostomia as a side effect. All of those people are high risk. If you have a patient with interproximal restorations on most or all of their posterior teeth, they are high risk, even if they brush well. Same with crowns. Patients should know they can get a better lifespan out of their restorations by using a RX toothpaste. I would say 75% of the patients I see over the age of 40 fall into one, if not both of those categories. Anyone used Elmex? Found in Germany and made with sodium monofluorophosphate and another ingredient which is not sodium fluoride. Keen to get the Reddit view on this product? Good old Elmex. I think every German has used it at least once in their life, most probably as a kid. It's actually really good, and even though I'm using a different brand now, a lot of my friends still use Elmex. The TV commercials always recommended to brush with Aronal in the morning and to use Elmex in the evening. No idea what the difference is, but lots of people swear by that method. France as well. I have sensitive teeth, and my most recent doc suggested Sensodyne repair. This hurts every time it comes into contact with my teeth, just as if drinking cold or eating chocolate sweets. Horrible stuff and does not help. Edit: Sensodyne Repair and Amp Protect, powered by Novamin, with fluoride. SmithKline Beecham, UK. Really? I frickin' love Sensodyne. My teeth got both less sensitive and whiter. I'll second this. Had my teeth whitened actually and got sent home with Sensodyne. Was brilliant and sorted the sensitivity out right away. Was completely painless to use too. If your teeth hurt after eating sweets, you might not have sensitive teeth. You might need a root canal. Went 6 for 6 months with sensitive toothpastes doing nothing before figuring it out. I'm not a dentist, but my teeth are less sensitive after using Sensodyne for years. It's a little more expensive, but toothpaste lasts a long time, so even if you're using the most expensive kind, it's not that tough to set a few extra bucks aside for it. You only get 1-2 sets of teeth, might as well pamper them. I remember as a kid I didn't really take care of my teeth, and then they all, one by one, fell out. I panicked. It was honestly horrible. And then, it was as if the dental gods smiled down on me with their perfectly cultivated smiles and granted me new teeth that began to grow back through my gums. I will never forget that, as I doubt they will allow me another set. Thank you for watching. Like and write a comment. Subscribe to the channel.